These 7 essential vitamins and minerals can transform your leg strength, putting an end to muscle weakness, painful cramps, and the constant worry about falling. Maintaining proper nutrition is the foundation of an active, independent, and confident lifestyle. Today, we'll explore the 7 most powerful nutrients that will help you build and maintain strong, resilient legs. These vital compounds can make a remarkable difference in your daily mobility and overall well-being by enhancing muscle function, protecting bone density, and improving circulation. Whether you love to dance, enjoy peaceful walks in the park, or simply want to maintain your independence, this guide is perfect for you. I'm excited to know where you're joining me from today. Please feel free to share your thoughts or ask questions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a health tip from Senior Health. Let's work together toward a stronger, more resilient future. 1. Vitamin D, the foundation of leg strength. Vitamin D takes the spotlight as our first essential nutrient, and for good reason. As we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes that lead to decreased bone density and muscle mass, making once simple tasks increasingly challenging. Vitamin D deficiency stands as one of the most overlooked contributors to this decline, affecting not just bone health, but overall leg function. This crucial vitamin plays a vital role in maintaining proper leg strength, balance, and coordination. Let's examine why vitamin D is so important for older adults' leg health, and how adequate levels can dramatically improve mobility and quality of life. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight exposure. This problem intensifies because many seniors spend less time outdoors due to lifestyle changes, mobility limitations, or concerns about sun damage. The result is a gradual weakening throughout the body that particularly affects the legs, making them feel unsteady and unreliable. Research consistently shows a direct connection between low vitamin D levels and increased muscle weakness and fall risk in older adults. Multiple studies demonstrate that vitamin D helps prevent injuries and fractures by strengthening muscle fibers, improving coordination, and enhancing balance. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that individuals with vitamin D deficiency experienced accelerated muscle deterioration, making basic activities like climbing stairs or rising from chairs significantly more difficult. While vitamin D's role in calcium absorption and bone health is well established, its benefits extend far beyond these functions. This remarkable vitamin enhances neuromuscular transmission and protein synthesis, processes that directly impact muscle performance. Think of it as fuel for your leg muscles. Without adequate vitamin D, they struggle to perform at their best. Vitamin D is particularly important for maintaining fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are crucial for balance and quick reflexes. Research shows these fibers help prevent falls by enabling rapid leg responses when balance is compromised. When vitamin D levels are inadequate, these muscle fibers deteriorate, leading to slower reaction times, weaker muscle contractions, and increased injury risk. Many seniors experience chronic leg pain and stiffness, but studies reveal that vitamin D can provide relief by reducing inflammation in muscle tissues. For those dealing with regular leg cramps, stiffness, or unexplained pain, Optimizing vitamin D levels can offer significant relief. Ignoring vitamin D deficiency can lead to serious health consequences beyond weakened legs, including dangerous fractures and osteoporosis. Without sufficient vitamin D to enable calcium absorption, bones become fragile and prone to break. Even minor falls that wouldn't cause harm in younger years can result in fractures requiring months of recovery or causing permanent mobility limitations. Vitamin D deficiency is also linked to compromised immune function, cognitive decline, and increased cardiovascular disease risk. Beyond skeletal and muscular issues, seniors with insufficient vitamin D face weakened legs and higher risk of chronic diseases, both significantly impacting quality of life. The good news is that achieving optimal vitamin D levels is straightforward and can profoundly impact health and well-being. Here are the most effective ways to boost vitamin D for stronger, more stable legs. Sun exposure. Spend 15 to 30 minutes in direct sunlight, preferably during morning or late afternoon hours. For maximum benefit, expose your arms and legs to the sun. However, be cautious with sunscreen application, as it can inhibit the body's natural vitamin D production. Vitamin D-rich foods. While it's challenging to meet daily requirements through food alone, incorporating fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, fortified dairy products, egg yolks, and mushrooms can help boost levels. Supplements. For many seniors, especially those with limited sun exposure, vitamin D supplements are essential. Most experts recommend 800–1000 IU daily for optimal bone and muscle function, though higher doses may be necessary for those with severe deficiencies under medical supervision. A simple blood test can eliminate guesswork about vitamin D levels. Testing for vitamin D deficiency is now standard practice for elderly patients due to this nutrient's crucial role in preventing fractures and falls. Calcium building blocks for strong bones and muscles. While bone remodeling continues in younger individuals, bone mass gradually declines with age, leaving older adults more susceptible to fracture. The legs are particularly vulnerable to this process, with hip fractures, femur breaks, and lower extremity stress fractures being among the most common and devastating injuries in seniors. When bones lack sufficient calcium, even minor falls that wouldn't cause harm in younger years can result in months of recovery time or permanent mobility issues. However, calcium's importance extends beyond bone strength. It's also essential for muscle contraction. The complex interaction between calcium ions and muscle fibers is fundamental to every movement, from walking to standing up from a chair. Calcium acts as the trigger for muscle contraction, ensuring controlled movement. Insufficient calcium intake can lead to muscle cramps, weakness, or inability to generate the force needed for stability. This is why calcium deficiency often manifests as weak muscles, sluggish movement, and frequent leg cramping. So how can you ensure your body receives adequate calcium? Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are excellent sources, but they're not the only options. Sardines, almonds, bok choy, kale, leafy greens, tofu, and fortified plant-based milks are also rich in calcium. Variety is key. Incorporating diverse calcium-rich foods into your diet ensures optimal bone maintenance and consistent absorption. For those with calcium absorption issues or dietary restrictions, food sources alone may not provide sufficient amount. Calcium supplements, particularly when combined with vitamin D to enhance absorption, can be beneficial. However, more isn't always better. While calcium is necessary, excessive amounts, especially from supplements, can cause digestive problems, kidney stones, and arterial deposits. Balance is crucial. The recommended daily calcium intake for older adults is 1,000–1,200 mg, achievable through a combination of food sources and supplements when necessary. Beyond intake, physical activity is critical for calcium utilization. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, resistance training, and gentle jogging promote bone remodeling and help direct calcium to where it's needed most: bones and muscles. Without movement, no amount of calcium can effectively strengthen bones and joints. Calcium deficiency affects more than just bones. It steals independence, enjoyment of activities, and autonomy. Strong bones and muscles, supported by adequate calcium, are the foundation of an independent, stable, and confident life. Vitamin B12, the nervous system's best friend. Despite frequent discussions about protein and calcium for leg strength, few people understand vitamin B12's critical role in neuromuscular function. This vitamin is essential for proper nervous system operation, maintaining the strength and precision of electrical signals traveling from your spinal cord to your legs. B12 deficiency can result in muscle weakness, instability, and gradual loss of movement control. Without proper nerve signaling, you may experience a dual loss of movement control. Heavy, tired legs, often accompanied by numbness or tingling, are among the most common symptoms of B12 deficiency. The concerning issue is that vitamin B12 deficiency is surprisingly common among seniors. Unlike other vitamins that can be stored in fat or absorbed from various foods, B12 absorption is more delicate and depends on intestinal health. The body requires a specific protein called intrinsic factor and adequate stomach acid to absorb B12 from food. Age-related decreases in stomach acid production, along with conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, and long-term antacid use, can further impair absorption. Add to this the fact that many seniors consume diets low in B12-rich foods, and you have a recipe for gradual but steady depletion of this vital nutrient. Weakness is just one symptom of B12 deficiency. Untreated B12 deficiency can lead to irreversible nerve damage affecting reflexes, balance, and coordination. Many seniors who experience walking difficulties, frequent falls, or simply feel their legs don't work as well as they used to, are experiencing the neurological consequences of B12 deficiency. The decline is often so gradual that people accept it as a natural part of aging, when it's actually completely preventable. The encouraging news is that restoring B12 levels can significantly impact energy and movement. Research shows that when seniors address B12 deficiency, they experience marked improvements in strength, endurance, and leg function. But where do you find this essential vitamin? Unlike many nutrients, B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products and cannot be obtained from plants. Lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy products, and shellfish, particularly clams and liver, are excellent sources. For those following plant-based diets or with absorption issues, B12 supplements or B12 fortified foods like cereals and plant-based milks are essential. Here's encouraging news. B12 is considered one of the safest supplemental vitamins, since excess amounts are eliminated through urine. Many seniors, especially those with dietary absorption challenges, may benefit from higher-dosed B12 supplements,
or regular injection. Regular monitoring through blood tests can maintain optimal levels and prevent the gradual decline in leg function that often accompanies deficiency. The key takeaway is this: strong legs are about more than they appear. We're talking about neurological efficiency, reaction time, and coordination. Without properly functioning nerves, your legs won't respond appropriately to exercise. Therefore, maintaining adequate B12 levels is one of the most underappreciated yet powerful strategies for preserving mobility and quality of life as we age. Magnesium, the master muscle regulator. Working behind the scenes, magnesium facilitates smooth muscle contraction and relaxation with every step you take. It acts as the master regulator of muscle function, supporting endurance, reducing fatigue, and preventing spasm. Leg cramps and restless leg syndrome are among the most common yet underdiagnosed signs of magnesium deficiency. Nighttime cramps, which affect many seniors, make it difficult to sleep well and feel energetic in the morning. This is more than just an annoyance. It indicates your body is struggling to control muscle relaxation. For those suffering from muscle tension or involuntary contractions, magnesium is essential because it helps calm overactive nerve signals and prevents muscles from suddenly tightening up. But magnesium's role extends beyond muscles. It's also crucial for bone density and joint health. While calcium usually takes center stage in bone health discussions, magnesium is essential for calcium to function properly. This mineral regulates calcium transport, ensuring it goes into bones rather than soft tissues, where it could cause joint pain and stiffness, an important aspect of overall mobility. Research demonstrates that seniors with higher magnesium intake have stronger bones and lower fracture rate. Magnesium deficiency is prevalent because this mineral is easily depleted by stress, medications, and poor dietary habits. Many medications commonly prescribed to seniors, including diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and various blood pressure medications, reduce magnesium levels. Diets lacking magnesium-rich foods lead to deficiency that silently erodes strength, endurance, and flexibility. This explains why many seniors notice a slow but steady decline in stamina, resulting in shorter walks, slower stair climbing, and general fatigue after even light activity. It's not just age. Poor nutrition plays a significant role in declining performance. Magnesium replenishment has a rapid impact on leg health, reducing cramps, boosting energy, and restoring comfortable movement. The best sources of magnesium include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and legumes. Foods rich in magnesium include avocados, almonds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, black beans, and more almonds. For those not getting enough magnesium from food alone, supplements, particularly the more easily absorbed forms like magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, can be helpful. When magnesium levels are restored, a remarkable transformation occurs. Seniors find their legs respond with renewed vitality, even when they previously felt weak and heavy. Those suffering from muscle cramps and stiffness report feeling better, which improves both sleep and mobility. Magnesium regulates the neuromuscular connections that control steady movement, enhancing balance and coordination. 5. Potassium, the cramp fighter. Imagine getting out of bed first thing in the morning and immediately experiencing a leg cramp. Sound familiar? Low potassium levels can cause various symptoms, with muscle cramps being the most common. Potassium maintains healthy fluid balance inside and outside cells, making it an essential regulator of muscle function. When potassium levels drop too low, leg cramps and other painful muscle contractions can occur. Beyond being annoying, severe cramps can be debilitating for seniors who may already have reduced circulation or muscle mass. However, that's just the beginning. Have you ever felt your legs shake after standing for long periods, or experienced stiffness that makes walking difficult? Potassium facilitates controlled movement by mediating signals sent from nerves to muscle. Low levels make it harder for your brain to communicate with your leg muscles, potentially causing weakness, shakiness, or difficulty lifting your feet properly, all increasing fall risk. Let's be honest, fall prevention is absolutely crucial for seniors. Surprisingly, potassium is as important for strong bones as it is for strong muscles. It helps neutralize acidic compounds in the body that can gradually reduce bone density. Research shows that potassium-rich diets can help prevent bone loss, reducing osteoporosis risk, and maintaining structural strength in the legs. Potassium isn't just important for muscle function. It also plays a role in maintaining leg joint health. The main question now is how to ensure adequate potassium intake to support your legs. Nature provides us with many delicious potassium-rich foods. While bananas might come to mind first, they're really just the tip of the iceberg. Avocados, spinach, beans, oranges, and sweet potatoes are all excellent potassium sources. A baked potato with skin contains more potassium than a banana. For steady muscle and bone support, it's important to include a variety of these foods in your daily diet. Supplements might seem like an easy solution for those struggling to get enough potassium from food alone. What's the actual potassium requirement for adults? The recommended daily intake is 3,400. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and beans can usually provide this amount. Those with kidney disease, high blood pressure, or other conditions affecting potassium levels should consult a healthcare provider to determine the appropriate intake. Vitamin K, the calcium director. When discussing vitamins important for strong bones, vitamin K, calcium, and vitamin D usually come to mind. However, these nutrients won't be effective unless vitamin K is present. Rather than accumulating in arteries or soft tissues, where it can cause stiffness, poor circulation, and cardiovascular problems, vitamin K ensures calcium deposits in bones where it belongs. Like a traffic controller, vitamin K directs calcium to its proper destinations, keeping legs healthy and mobile. This is especially important for seniors. Studies show that people with higher vitamin K intake have better bone health, reduced fracture risk, and improved overall bone strength. This occurs because vitamin K activates osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium to the bone matrix, making bones stronger and denser. But vitamin K's functions don't end there. This vitamin is also necessary for maintaining healthy joints and strong muscle. The importance of strong bones, flexible joints, and healthy muscles for maintaining leg health is often overlooked. Research demonstrates that vitamin K helps reduce joint inflammation and alleviate knee stiffness, a common complaint among seniors. This can slow osteoarthritis progression. If you experience knee pain or stiffness when standing after sitting for extended periods, vitamin K might be the supplement you need to reduce discomfort and maintain mobility. Weak leg muscles are associated with increased fall risk, poor balance, and walking difficulty. Vitamin K may help maintain muscle strength and coordination, particularly in older adults. according to recent studies. It accomplishes this by regulating intracellular calcium levels, ensuring proper contractions, and preventing the awkward movements that can lead to instability. Vitamin K1, the most common plant form, is abundant in leafy greens, like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts. Vitamin K2, found in a more potent form in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, and some animal products like liver and egg yolks, has a longer half-life and enhanced ability to direct calcium from arteries into bones, making K2 particularly valuable. The best way to naturally increase vitamin K levels is to eat more leafy greens and fermented foods. Just one daily serving of kale in a smoothie or sautéed spinach, as a side dish, can significantly improve your health. However, supplementation may be an option for those with digestive issues or taking long-term antibiotics that interfere with vitamin K absorption from food. Exercise caution though. Vitamin K is involved in blood clotting and can interfere with blood-thinning medications, like warfarin. It's important to consult your doctor before increasing intake of this vitamin. 7. Vitamin B6, the muscle maintenance expert. Most people don't realize how important vitamin B6, pyridoxine, is for maintaining strong legs and healthy muscle. While many nutrients support movement, B6 is particularly crucial for proper nerve function, muscle recovery, and efficient protein utilization for muscle development and maintenance. Without adequate B6, even the strongest muscles can weaken, making simple movements like getting out of a chair or climbing stairs feel like major challenges. One of B6's lesser known but vital roles is in nerve communication and coordination. B6 deficiency can cause these signals to slow down or become misdirected, leading to tingling, numbness, and even unsteady walking. Many seniors mistake these symptoms for age-related muscle decline, when the underlying cause is actually insufficient nutrients needed to support proper neuromuscular function. Another important role of vitamin B6 is preventing inflammation-related muscle fatigue. B6 helps regulate the body's inflammatory responses, reducing muscle pain and maintaining flexibility and resilience. If you've been dealing with persistent stiffness or slow recovery after physical activity, increasing your B6 intake could be a game changer. Beyond skeletal muscle, B6 is essential for red blood cell production. These cells carry oxygen throughout the body, fueling muscles and providing the endurance needed for sustained activity. If hemoglobin levels are low due to B6 deficiency, muscles may not receive adequate oxygen, leading to early fatigue, heavy feelings, and reduced stamina. If you experience excessive tiredness even after brief periods of light activity, your body may be requesting more vitamin. Where do you get this vital vitamin? Fortunately, B6 is abundant in many delicious and accessible foods. Excellent sources include chicken, fish, especially salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereal. Including these foods in your daily meals can naturally replenish B6 levels, supporting neurological function and muscle strength. For those with gastrointestinal issues, impaired nutrient absorption, or dietary restrictions, B6 supplementation may be necessary to achieve optimal levels. Seniors typically need about 1.5 mg of B6 daily for women, and 1.7 mg daily for men, though this varies by age and gender. While obtaining adequate B6 from food sources is generally safe, Long-term high-dose supplement misuse can cause nerve damage, so caution is important. The most effective approach is prioritizing a well-balanced diet rich in these 6 sources, ensuring consistent supply without unnecessary risks. Conclusion: if you found this information helpful, please give this content a thumbs up. It helps us create better content for you. Feel free to share any questions, comments, or suggestions for future topics in the comments below. Thank you for engaging with us. Be sure to subscribe and enable notifications to receive our latest health tips and insights directly. Until next time, stay healthy and stay informed. Remember, these 7 vitamins and minerals work together to create the foundation for strong, healthy legs that will support you through all of life's activities. By understanding their roles and ensuring adequate intake through diet and supplements when necessary, you can maintain the mobility and independence that are so important for a fulfilling life.